Hey guys, it's Dawn. Today in the garden I am going to transplant some strawberries into a kiddie pool. I have not had time to expand my strawberry beds for them to make bigger patches. So what I'm going to do today temporarily, which you can do even for a few years, but I have got a kiddie pool and I am going to fill that today, get some strawberry runners from my strawberries until I can get the strawberry beds built out and get them bigger so we can have a bigger harvest. This year I definitely want a bigger harvest. I just don't have time at this second to get the beds expanded. So today I'm going to take you with me while I do my kiddie pool strawberry bed. Guys, I have my kiddie pool and I have actually just got some container mix that I had bought, and it does have some fertilizer already in it, so you want to make sure that you have any kind, the soil that you get, it's got some fertilizer in it. And probably about after about 8 to 12 weeks or so, you'll want to start fertilizing on your own with your own fertilizer. That's probably about what is in here. But to get them transplanted and in the soil, this soil will work. Any kind of soil with some fertilizer in it. And I have got 6 bags of just regular container mix, and it has got 14 quarts, and I've got 6 of them. I'm not sure that it's going to fit, but we will see. I might have too much. I don't know yet. But the first thing that you want to do is your kiddie pool is take your drill, 10 to 12 holes in the bottom of it to make sure that you have drainage, but you don't want to do too many, because when you plant inside your kiddie pool, it's not the same as planting in the ground or in the soil with open. It will dry out faster, and you want to make sure that your strawberries have some moisture in the soil. So don't poke too many holes in it, it'll go going crazy. Alright guys, I have got 10 holes. I've got 8 around and then 2 in the middle. Should work just perfect. So now I am going to put all of my soil . Most soils are compacted into the bag, so once you pour these out, it is going to give you some much more soil than you think you have once it comes out of the bag. Should be doing this with my gloves on. I don't mind the dirt in my fingernails. It really is just cleaning it out that's what gets me. I've learned too that if you are familiar with the garden and garden tours and kind of knowing where everything is at, we are in front of the greenhouse, probably about 15 feet, and I have got about 3 feet on each side of the kiddie pool, so I can get the mower through and the weed whacker. Not really important, but for people who have big gardens that weeds have gotten away from them, like mine, I'm not gonna lie, I have got the hose running over here right now and trying to get the soil pretty loose so I can do some weeding over here. But for now, back to the strawberries. Just a little, like I said, just a little tip just to make sure you've got plenty of room if you need to weed, weed whack or mow in your garden. Eventually, my plan is to have mulch throughout the whole garden, but it's a process and growing is our priority right now. So I probably should give you a look. If you have one like this, definitely gonna take this back. I don't want to put this in my strawberries and cause any mold or fungus or bacteria in the soil, so definitely will be not using that one. So the 6th one probably would have done the trick. I can take this one back. I might get a 7th, but for now, yeah, that 6th one definitely would have did the trick. That stinks. Alright guys, so as you can see over here, I've got my original border for my strawberries, and they are actually just all going crazy. And in order to keep them healthy and producing, I need to get some of these runners out of here. They're like totally in the ground out of the border. So my plan to dig some of the extras out and then bring my existing border out and make room for new growth and new runners. So that is what I am going to do, and then I will plant these runners in the baby pool. So here are a few runners that are out here. We've got some growth, so we are going to cut these runners from the mother plants and then clip these off, and these will be our new starts to our strawberries. So that's what we're going to do. we are going to take this one and use it. Another one. Definitely needs thinned out. I have this second hatch, and I'm going to check it out for some runners, which here's a baby one. And it's definitely got some strawberries too, but he needs more room. So I'm going to grab a couple off of here, and then I should be done. Oh, here's a nice one. And you definitely want to check if you're doing this. You want to make sure that you're checking lower to the ground and not just your regular leaves, because they're wanting to lay down, and their roots, when they touch the ground, will start to produce that new plant. So make sure you're doing that. So when planting your strawberry starts, you want to make sure that this here, these are where your stems are, so those will be placed down into the soil. But do not cover up this right in here. See those little leaves? Don't want to cover that up. Just the tip of these. So that way, that's going to be your root system. If you go too far, then they're not going to grow. I have a better one. Here. Well, it's got some little roots as well, but you just want to make sure that just this sits into your soil, so that way you don't put them too deep. So I also pulled an established plant out. I'm going to do an experiment. It looks like I have 2 of them, and they're already further established than the other ones, and I'm going to see if that will not work and that one will start. But it looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've got 9 I'm going to put in here, and then I'm going to definitely hydrate the soil, get it wet, really wet. I just tore those few strawberries off of my established plant, and there goes my dog Harley eating the strawberries. So yep, I'm just going to cut them down and put those in. I do have some root starter. I probably should have let these sit in. I mean, not that they're not going to work, but they definitely, if they would have some more roots on them, wouldn't have hurt them to put them in some of that. This bigger one or 2, I actually, because of the root system, I can get that into the ground there, but again, I don't want to go any further because you won't get growth. Alright guys, I have got all my little strawberry starts in here. Now, strawberries really, they do good with radishes. That is something that you could put into here. Your radishes won't take, 30 some days to harvest, so these definitely won't be ready and you wouldn't be disturbing anything. So you could double companion, get 2 plants in here. Guys, there's a lot that you can do with container planting. I've got a 50 by 50 garden. It's not huge, but it's big enough for me and my family. We have 3. Container planting is definitely a new world, and you can just about grow anywhere. So thanks for coming along with me today. You have any questions or comments, please give a like and subscribe. Happy gardening.